Hi there, welcome to Play Tennis Practice Yoga for this installment of Yoga for Tennis on Court. I'm wearing my Wimbledon whites in honor of my very favorite tournament, which would have been happening right now. And I'm also joined by a very special practice partner, the Slinger Bag ball machine. It's brand new, we got it right before the pandemic. I'm just starting to use it a bit in teaching. So I'll give you a quick tour. It rolls out. Got a nice little rolling mechanism. It's got a nice big space for the balls, which we're using the Trinity Wilson Slinger ball at the moment. And it's got all the nice controls on the front. It even has an oscillator that you can place on the bottom. So you might be asking, what are we going to work on today? And today we're going to work on one of my favorite shots. It's not a high percentage shot, but we'll be working on our backhand down the line. I love a good down the line shot. You got to have it. But with that said, the positioning of your body needs to be a little more exaggerated, a little more turned to be able to hit that down the line stroke. So we'll be using one of the lines, the single side lines on the court, to be able to become a little more aware of our body position as we're watching that ball and as we're attempting to execute our down the line shot. Okay, so we become more aware of what's happening with the body. We're able to execute that down the line shot and work towards hitting those winners all day long. All right, so I'm going to turn the Slinger Bag around and I'm going to show you how to work on this with your partner, with the ball machine, so that you can hit that shot. All right, so here we are. I've turned the ball machine around and I'm going to show you how to hit this down the line stroke. And what I'd like you to use today is the single sideline. So assuming that we're playing singles, you're going to use the single sideline as a guide. So for example, if I'm facing the net and I'm moving my feet, I hope, when that ball comes, I'm going to feel as if my body is turning to face that single sideline. So I'm turning, my body faces the line. Once that happens, I can go ahead and also use that line as a guide for my swing path. In other words, I get set up sideways facing the line, but I also want to feel my racket going all the way out towards my target. Okay, so it's a really nice guide. Of course, you're going to be watching the ball, but as with most things are in tennis, you have to be aware of other things that are happening. So I'm watching the ball, but I want to feel the awareness of my body getting set sideways. We'll be using that line as a guide in practice, right? You wouldn't be doing that when you're playing because hopefully you've done so many reps that you just react naturally from having practiced. And so we'll use this as a practice, and then hopefully you're able to mix that in to your play. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind with the ball machine. I'm hitting a ball that allows me to step into the court. Maybe a ball that sits up a little higher. In other words, I'm not trying this down the line shot when I'm a couple feet behind the baseline. So I'm looking for that ball that allows me to step into the court a little bit more. Maybe it's a little slower, maybe it sits up a little bit. And I also have the ball machine set up so that I'm getting that ball a little more from the center of the court, a little more of a cross-court shot, so that I'm having to change the direction of the ball. Okay, that's just realistic. And you want that ball pace set so that when that ball is bouncing on the other side, that's when you're receiving another ball more or less, so that it's realistic as if you're hitting with a real live person. Okay, so we're going to give this a shot. I've got my little remote control, so I'm going to turn the ball machine on and I'm going to get set up. And so first things first, I'm going to start by moving my feet. I'm looking out to where the ball is coming from. In a moment, I'll show you a different view. We hear the beat, that means the ball is coming. And so I'm moving, I'm watching. And first few, I might be a little rustier, but I'm going to try to really turn towards that line. I'm going to feel my body turn towards the line. So I'm stepping in, and I feel my racket extend out towards the line as well. See that I'm breathing as well. That's helpful. This is usually a put away type shot, so we want to really let it go. So again, I'm going to turn towards the line. I'm going to step in towards that line, and my racket extends out towards the line as well. A couple more. See, I'm resetting in between hits to move back a little bit so that I can move back in. One more good one. All right, so I'm gonna hit my little remote control to turn that off. I'm gonna show you one more view from the back side. That way you get a chance to see the slinger as that ball's coming in towards me. So one last view of this down the line exercise with the Slinger ball machine. And so I'm gonna go ahead and hit my little remote again. I'm gonna get set up. I've got a target set up over there. It's right on the line. Normally I give myself a little more room for error, but because of what we're working on, it's on the line today. And so I'm gonna move my feet. I'm gonna wait for that ball to come. I've got the beep, that means ball's coming. I'm gonna get set sideways and step into the court. I'm gonna feel as if my racket is following along that path. Again, first you might be rusty. We're trying to find our range. See if we can get close to that target. Getting closer now. Oh yeah, first try. So see, we're not looking for perfection. You hope that after some period of time that you get closer and closer to the target. So that is hitting down the line with the ball machine, the Slinger today. I'm gonna turn it off in our tennis whites. Hopefully it's off now. And I'm even going to towel off with my Wimbledon towel. Thanks for watching. If you'd like the video, I'd love for you to watch some of our other videos, subscribe to our channel, Yoga on Tennis, Yoga on Court. Happy practicing, and I'll see you soon.